Hello, second grade friends, and welcome to Number Corner. For Number Corner today, we are going to be adding to our calendar collector. So you will need your Number Corner student book and a pencil. You can pause the video to get what you need. When you have your student book, you can open it up to page 25 and 26. It's your Measure It Twice record sheet. Today, we will measure an item on page 26. We will be measuring a book. And this whole month in Number Corner for Calendar Collector, we are focusing on learning about length. Remember, length is the distance from one end of an item to the other end of that item. People can measure length in many different ways. They can use a tape measure, a yardstick, a meter stick, or a ruler. They could also use other tools. That's what we'll be using today. We'll be using some other tools of craft sticks and Unifix cubes to measure our book. I will cut a piece of adding machine tape to match the length of our book, and then I'll lay it on the floor. We are going to use craft sticks to measure the paper strip, but first we're going to make some estimates. So let's have a look at the book we're measuring today. We are going to measure this book right here. Now I've written on the whiteboard some things we've already measured this month. We measured this whiteboard and we found out that it's 8 sticks long or 50 Unifix cubes long. We also measured the height of a chair to find out that it's 9 sticks tall or 56 Unifix cubes tall. Now before we can measure this book, let's think how we can make some good estimates on how long it will be. First, I want you to think about how long this book is compared to this whiteboard. Is it longer than the whiteboard or shorter than the whiteboard? If you said it's shorter, show a connection. Good thinking. The book ends before the whiteboard ends, so we know it's shorter. Now let's think about how many sticks long the whiteboard is. The whiteboard is 8 sticks long. If we cut the whiteboard in half, right here, I'll put a little magnet to show where half is. How long would the whiteboard be if we cut it in half, right here? If you said it would be about 4 sticks long, that's a good guess. It would be about 4 sticks long. Is that longer than the book or shorter than the book? That's longer than the book. So 4 is an estimate that might be a little too big because the book doesn't go all the way to this magnet. So a good estimate could be 3 sticks. Now that might be a little bit long because 3 sticks might end right about here. We won't be sure until we measure. So 2 sticks would be a good estimate too. Let's cross out this estimate and we'll write down 2 for our estimate. We can do that in our Number Corner student books, and then we'll measure to find out the length of this book. Now here is our adding machine tape on the floor, and I've put our 2 sticks down already to show our estimate. Now, is our book, our piece of adding machine tape, is it 2 sticks long? It's close. It's a little bit too short. Or our sticks are too short. Our book is longer than our 2 sticks. Should we add 1 more stick? If we add 1 more stick, does that look right? Now that's a little bit too long. So we would say that our book is a little longer than 2 sticks. It's not 3 sticks long. It's just a little longer than 2. So did we have a pretty good estimate? Yeah, we were really close. Now let's see how many Unifix cubes long our book is. Do you think we're going to need more Unifix cubes than sticks? Or fewer Unifix cubes than sticks? Let's look at the size of a stick and then the size of a Unifix cube. If you think we'll need more Unifix cubes, you're correct. Why do we need more Unifix cubes? If you said we need more Unifix cubes because they're smaller, you're correct. If the item we're measuring with is smaller, we'll need more. We'll need more cubes. So let's see how many Unifix cubes we might need. I'll put 1 train of 10 cubes. I'll put it up here by our book. We have 10 cubes. Can we make a good estimate of how long our book is by looking at our 10 cubes? Do you think we'll need 10 more cubes? We know our estimate needs to be more than 10. 10 more might be a little too long. A good estimate might be about 15 cubes. Let's write that down as our estimate. If you have a different estimate, write that down on your paper. Okay, I've written down our estimate and our actual length in sticks. I wrote down that it's 2 sticks and a bit more because it's just a little bit more than 2 sticks long. I also changed our train to a train of green cubes so we can see it a little bit better. Now, this is 10 cubes. I'm going to take my train of red and I'm going to split it in half. Because I know when I do that, I have 5 and 5. I'm going to see if my estimate was correct by adding my 5 cubes onto my train of 10. Is it the same length as the paper? No, it's a little bit too long. So I'm going to take off 1 cube. Is my train of Unifix cubes the same length as the paper? It's pretty close. It's pretty close. So this is a good measurement. Our book is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cubes long. Let's write that in our books. Now that we have our estimates written and our measurements recorded, we are done with Number Corner for today. Take a picture of the work that we did together measuring this book to show your teacher what you did in Number Corner today. I'll see you next time for Number Corner.